I often get clients who are facing the issue that they are struggling with the completion of a task. And they often encounter this problem that they start a project with a lot of enthusiasm and with a lot of zest, and they are so motivated to finish it. But as they progress, somewhere in between, they lose motivation and they give up on the task. And you will see that these people have a lot of projects behind them that they have left midway or just couldn't get to completion for some or the other reason. So when I dive deeper into what could be the matter with these clients, I uncover that they struggle with perfection. Perfection is the enemy of task completion. They want something to be absolutely perfect. Unless and until one element of the task is completely perfect, they will not move on to the other element. And they get so fixated on minor details and getting them right that they lose track of the finishing line. They kind of lose the forest in the trees, and they get stuck and lost in the minor details and getting them right, and they can just not move ahead and see the larger picture of the whole project. Another thing that I feel that is an issue is that they do not allow themselves to make mistakes. While in the course of finishing a project, one has to realize that mistakes are inevitable, and they feel that if they are making mistakes or goofing up or just lagging behind or slacking in some areas, it is not, they would rather give up the whole thing than have some areas where they have made a mistake or there has been some flaw or some gap. They'd rather abandon the whole project than make that mistake. So no project is perfect. Every project, every task, everything that anyone has ever accomplished is filled with flaws. And the reason that it reached completion is because the doer of that project managed to get past those flaws and looked at the larger picture and kept themselves motivated to finish it. Their goal was to finish their task, not to finish it perfectly. Unless and until we allow ourselves to make mistakes, we can actually not accomplish anything in the world. That is something that we have to accept as a reality. That if something has to be done, mistakes will be a part of it. Another thing that I notice is that they start with so much energy and zest that it cannot be sustained in the long run. So they obsess over that project initially. They cannot think about anything else. They think day and night while showering, while eating. They are thinking only about that project that they have to do. And then over time, it gets so saturated in their heads. They get so exhausted with the whole mulling over it that the energy tanks, and often this drops, it plummets suddenly. My advice here would be like, start with a very balanced attitude, with a very accepting attitude that okay, this project will have a lot of flaws, it will not be perfect. My goal is to make it good enough and to get it to completion, and to start with a very balanced attitude. I will dedicate myself some hours to this work, and then I will detach. I will disconnect completely. I'll go and participate in my life, do other things, hang out with my friends, family, enjoy food, and enjoy outing, or do whatever else things that I do. And I will not during that time keep thinking about that project. So I will disconnect from that project and focus on other things in my life. This will help you keep a very balanced energy and level of enthusiasm throughout. Because this is a marathon. Most projects are a marathon, they are not a sprint. So if you run really fast initially, you will get tired midway. So keep your motivation and energy very balanced from the beginning till the end. Remember, a task completed is better than a perfect one incomplete. Okay, so all the best with whatever you are doing. Take care of yourself.